Where are you, Diablo 2? Ta-da! It's time for a chill stream. The game devs heard the Goo Dragon. They will hide the credits beneath layers of creditless endings. No, do you know what's worse, actually? Is it JRPGs? Where they decide that the game needs to have credits halfway through it. It breaks my entire Goo brain. I just can't. Okay, Diablo. I'm a little concerned. I upgraded my graphics drivers, and I really am worried that it's done a number on my frame rates and things, but it all looks fine. Let me just check that everything is good. I mean, I'll turn this on. I mean, I don't need DLSS, but, you know, the more the merrier. Calibrate, screen space, vertical sync. Get rid of tearing that way. Sets the maximum frame rate. Quality presets are custom. Everything is... Why was texture quality not very high for this game? Come on. Frame rate target. Visual effects quality. Apply. Okay. I'm always concerned when any driver updates and security updates roll out. You know what I mean? Having credits on endings but not knowing about true endings. Oh, Octopath Traveler. Oh, just reminds me of that and that last boss which takes an hour to beat. I got so close to the end and then died and was like, screw this noise. I'll just watch a YouTube video. Let me update my Twitch thing quickly. I'm gonna call this goat maxing because that's what we're busy doing. We're building up a goatman harem. Goat maxing. Diablo 2 Resurrected Edition. Yay. Control C, Control A, Control V. We're no longer playing Bo, we're playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. We're good, done. Nice, excellent. Great, here we go. So I'm busy playing the Warlock. For anyone who hasn't seen any of my Sunday streams, we're in Act 2. I've just got the Herodric Cube, but my real goal in life is I'm building up a harem of goatmen. And we currently have 2, Sub and Pet. We're looking to get a 3rd one. That's my goal in life. Woo, this game's running smooth. Okay, I'm gonna put the staff in here. And that's just junk. This is like a really chill game, though.
Greetings.
So there are 2 other demon minions. There is the one that actually spits fire. And you know what? I would give them a 6 for my personal tastes. They're a 6 on the smoochable scale for me. But then they also introduced another demon, which was the Defiler. And unfortunately, the Defiler is a no bueno from me. That's like maybe a 2 on the smoochable scale for my personal tastes. But there are people out there who would like to kiss Resident Evil monsters. And I can understand that. That should fill out that up. I've got so much gold, I'm going to do a little bit of gambling.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I'm just checking that I'm not dropping frames. It doesn't look like it. Look, it's called a liquor for a reason. Look. The liquor is acceptable. I like the liquor. Actually, the liquor is also like a 7 for me. The goop monsters from Resident Evil 7. Look, I have a gooey bias here, but they're like a 9. I think that's pretty good. You know, we went through the maggot layer, and I've already was telling chat on Sunday that I think I'm developing a thing for bugs. It's been, you know, furry bugs have been... furry bug art has been growing on me. Which is funny, because in real life, I am not an insect kind of dog. What do we need? What do we need, chat? I think a new boot, a new helmet, so I don't have a horrible piss spot on my head. Also, it's got like nothing on it, so a helm would be good. Plus 15 to attack rating, plus 1 to light radius. You know, it's not bad. I'll take it. Too bad those goop monsters were meant to be expendable and forgettable. At least the graphics and sounds were good enough to enable us the goo the goo lovers. It's true, they were expendable. That said, I appreciate the fact that they existed at all. This Durg's not an undead Durg, so you're never gonna see him be like very appreciative of things like zombies and stuff. Vampires are acceptable, but they're so human. Unless you go feral vampire bat. Like you know, like underworld vampires when they let loose the chain, you know, kind of vibe. Or World of Darkness vampires that have that, the gangrel in the old Vampire the Masquerade who just turned into a big sexy werebat. Hell yeah. Whoop, better boots? Maybe? It's interesting, they used to make it so that these used to disappear, but I see they're just like, nah, you can just keep rolling on this item as long as it's in stock. Look at me burning through my gold. Hey, there we go, I'll take that. Oh, I already have these. Well, what's that? Dexterity, lightning resistance. It's okay. What I really need is a new book to read on my I wonder if this thing can even roll books. It doesn't look like it. I haven't seen any spawn. I mean, I know talk about Resident Evil. I really want to play Resident Evil 9 too, but like I've said before, that's gonna be like in a year from now. I'm like a big Resi fan, but I'm always late to that party. Ugly ass splint mail. Yeah. I want to roll a few more times just to see if I can find any good book. If they even spawn. I haven't seen them at all. Tower shield. Not that I care, but it's crazy that they gave you free rerolls. That's so wild. Oh, there's a mole. I used to have a barbarian back in the day that used to have a crazy mole build. Huh. The bone shield. Yeah. Sorry, you're correct. I should probably not spend my time rolling. But you know what? It might be a level gated thing. Okay, so my quest, I believe, is I now need to go to. I've already got the maggot lair. By the way, the maggot queen in the maggot lair. That's like a 9 out of 10. That's on my hear me out list. Got the curves. There's something about a big undulating ovipositor. I do this for, well, I was about to say I do this for a living on the internet, chat, but I don't. I do this for fun on the internet. So that makes it even better. Okay, so we're heading to where? Search the Claw Viper Temple for the headpiece. Oh, hell yeah. I know you can only see 30% of her breathing, but that means 70% is left up to the imagination, and I have a particularly vivid imagination. Okay? And I'm imagining that she's hot as fuck. In that smoochable bug monster kind of way. So we're heading to find the Claw Viper Temple, they say. And I think it was under the... did it say the Lost City? Where is that? Search the Claw Viper Temple. So it's got to be in one of these zones. Let me get my pets out. Doof, doof, doof. There we go. Now, I want this to be... I need to change this to F1. No, well, F1, F2... I'm going to use shortcuts like a grown-up. F3, F4... Yeah, that's all I need. F4. To me, my harem. And F4 and F2. Nice. Okay, time to get our goat on. still like this glowing weapon attack, dude. It's so good. Any telekinetic throw. Also, I can now point at things with my finger and set them on fire and tell my submissive goats to go attack them. I think that's great. Guys, like I said before, if you're gonna sacrifice your soul in the world of Diablo, you should do it for a good reason. And if that's because you want to smooch goat men, I think that's a good reason. Or goat woman. Absolutely smooch goat woman. Also, again, where's the skin, Blizzard? Path of Exile would do it. Hold down. Oh, I've put that on toggle. It's funny, old game, but stamina system still gets me. I'm like, why you put slow stamina system in? Why? Very small bar. Get used very quick. Oh, I love these huntresses too. I think they're super cool. And like, what's really nice is I love to see the little kind of gremlins that these vultures are. I love them. They're so good. So if you were to become a Diablo monster, which monster would I choose? Oh, that's a good question. Okay. If I were to become a Diablo monster. I'm going to exclude the bosses and stuff, right? Like it's the same thing as like I would never want to for like a like I like TF, but I never want to TF into someone who's like a character in another setting. That's just not my jam. So if I were to be like, so excluding like boss type characters, off the top of my head, man, the Vipers, the snake, I think it's got to be the snake people, right? Because they're the sexiest kind of furry snake. Scaly snake, I guess. Where it's top half snake, I mean, like top half humanoid snake, bottom half long, sexy snake. You get the full snake tail, and tails, by the way, are some of the best appendages we have on the planet. If you have a furry in your video game and they don't have a tail, you need to question your art team and ask why. You don't have to question your art team, but you should. I mean, for bosses, it would be Duriel for everyone. So I don't see this point. Duriel, Duriel, I'm looking forward to seeing him in the HD edition because I've got a sneaking suspicion I'm going to like him way more when he's not rushing me down, freezing me, and smacking me in the face. Though, when I put it that way, if you know what I mean, right? I mean, if you know what I mean, right, chat? Right, chat? Oh. Yeah, well, that's why we love him. And that's the only reason. What I saw the motto on Blue Sky today. You got to live your life in a way that makes payment processors upset. And I agree with it 1000%. Where am I, by the way? I'm in the Dry Hills. I don't even know if this is the right way, but we're about to find out. Well, I guess any way is the right way in Diablo. But yeah, absolutely, I think my vibe would be one of the snake people that we're going to be facing pretty shortly. But I'm such a snucker. I'm such a snucker. That's a real word, a snucker. A snuggly sucker? A snucker? Huh. I'm such a sucker for like anthro snake, which is like bottom half full on snake, top half like scaly snakes. It's just, I love them so much. So yeah, I think one of the Vipers. I'd have to replay it to remember all the monsters. Well, there's always a good way to play Diablo, and that's just playing any kind of Diablo. It's a good way to do things. By the way, I see we have quite a few people in chat watching, so to shout out to chat, thank you for hanging around. I make excellent second monitor content. I appreciate all the support. You guys have actually been amazing. I think I might actually, if this stream doesn't go nuclear for some reason, I may actually be able to qualify for affiliate. Which means, you guys will get to do cool shout-outs and maybe throw things at me. We'll see how that goes. I was about to say, what monster would you want to be, Breezing? Actually, Actually, real talk, real question. Regardless of video game, what monster would you want to be? Take your pick. Or should I say, what's your number one on your Hear Me Out list? Ah! We walking? We walking? We running? Man, I do love these goats. I have a weakness for those demons in Act 4 and like the classic look of demons. You know what? Real talk, I actually do think the demon designs in this game are really worth it. And you know, I don't know if you've played Diablo 4. I think the answer might be no because of many, many reasons. Lord knows I hate that game. Dragons and werewolves. Goddamn, Breezing, you have fucking good taste. I am biased, but you have good taste. But the classical demon look is very cool. Stop the Diablo 3. There's a boss whose name I forget at the end of Act 2 of Diablo 4. He's kind of like a demon Tor of some kind, where it's basically like a giant monster, like a giant monster with, but he's like making up his lower half and then the top. It's like a very Warhammer design, actually. And he's quite cool looking. Like, I'd be like, yeah, that's a look. That kind of half Tor thing. I think this is going to be the right direction. I'm looking for the Viper Temple. But yeah, chat, I hope you're having a good time. Lurking. If you really want to just show that you're lurking, I have an exclamation point lurk, and you'll submerge into the goop. Look. Back when games didn't have quest arrows. You know what? My opinion on that has changed, like, quite a lot. I used to be the kind of person who's like, oh, I way prefer it when there are days where you can just, like, well, Monster Hunter is a really good example of this, actually. I'm like, oh, back in the day where you had to, like, go and find the monster and do all the tracking and stuff like that, and yeah, it is actually cool. And depending, but I think it actually comes down to a game per game basis. I think you can do modern games which don't have a lot of guidance and markers, but I also think there is definitely a place for games that do have quest markers. Modern convenience definitely does change a person's opinion about older video games, though. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Like, I do think a game can be dumbed down so much, or not even dumbed down, even streamlined. Let's dumb down's mean. Let's say streamlined so much that you actually streamline, like, the fun out of a game. World of Warcraft for that is a big candidate for me, where they took away a lot of class flavor by taking by taking away, like, niche skills or skills you cast sometimes. Ooh, is this it? Is it the Stony Tomb? No, the Claw Viper Temple. Oh, I know when you get close to the Claw Viper Temple, because that's when I think an eclipse happens, if memory serves. Yeah, I like Morrowind's instructions to find places, good for immersion vibes. Exactly. I do think games that go for that level of immersion 100% should think about not having quest markers, or at least allowing for the option. But that said, I'm actually a proponent of not having the option for stuff like that, because I'm going to be real with you. I'm the kind of gamer who does often like the least path of resistance when it comes to design. So if someone, well, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't dive into the options to go turn quest markers on, but the temptation would be very strong. But it really depends on the game. Like Monster Hunter, for example, has become very much, to its detriment in some regards and to its benefit in others, has become very much about the actual act of fighting the monster and less about the hunting. And I think that's what a lot of people are kind of missing from that. I do kind of miss it myself. I don't miss the stupid prep stuff. Not, I mean the stupid ones, because I don't mind any preparation. But like having to go out into the field specifically on quests to go gather plants is not particularly exciting. Alright, let's chuck some daggers this way, see what happens. Whoop. At least with this game, now that Bo is done, and man, I love that game. I get to sip some tea. Casually. My energy regen in this game is so bad. At least like a good Dom, I can point my ghosts to do a specific thing now. And they even teleport. Oh, a yellow light crossbow. That's extremely useless for me. I'm definitely excited for the next game from Bethesda as well. It should be quite interesting. Well, the next Elder Scrolls, at least, I should say. But even the Fallout series has got me very tempted to, like, want to try an old Fallout again. But can they resist Diablo's attacks? The Goatmen. I think they're looking forward to getting hit by Diablo. Except maybe the, Oh, I've gone backwards, haven't I? This is the town over here, isn't it? Oops. Oh well, let's just call it more experience for everyone involved. I think the only attack of Diablo that's I'm not looking forward to getting hit by is the lightning breath. Yeah, you're going backwards in this stranger world. Look, it's all learning, right? It's casual learning experience. We're having a chill time playing Diablo weirdly in the middle of the week. Just because we finished a video game, which, that's pretty cool, actually. See, that's the nice thing about streaming, is that I actually got to finish a video game, which is, it's been a while. It's been a while. And especially one that's been on my playlist for a very long time. I'm going to assume that down is then the way to go? And we're going to look for an exit. Get stabbed. So many people have recommended streaming if you actually want to finish games. You know what? I believe it. The benefits. I guess it's like 3 to 4 hours of attention on a game. It is, basically. The one thing that I've learned while doing it, though, is it's actually very difficult to... Like, I enjoy talking to chat, and I think I'm striking an okay balance between playing the game and actually talking to chat. Especially when people are talking, man. I love it, like you interacting right now, dude. I love it when there's a conversation going in chat. It's so much easier to carry momentum forward with the game and stuff. But or talk. I just love talking shit in general, right? The Halls of the Dead. I think I've done that one too. You know, just like talking crap in chat is really fun. But I started this mainly for community and the ad to like find community, and I definitely found a whole bunch of weirdos I really enjoy the company of. And, you know, finishing video games is like a bonus to that, right? Making new friends, finding new video games to finish, smooching new monsters. It's a whole new fucking world. Let's go. Truly endless potential. Come on, my goat harem. We have vultures to smack. Finding weirdos who also enjoy monsters. And when I say weirdos, I mean that in the most loving way possible. I love me a good weirdo. Because weird people make life fucking interesting. I say this as a weird person. And I learned to be unapologetically weird ages ago. Life is way too short to try and keep yourself reserved for society. Oh, damn it, Vulture. Don't you want to come down? I think this is the maggot lair, which I have 100% done. Yeah, okay, cool. No, thank you. I'm not putting myself down that maggot hole again. That's for the After Dark show. Yeah, birds. Yo, I love summoner builds in video games. You know what it was? It's the same... I think it's the same reason that I really love Pokemon. Like, okay, I mean, outside the smooching of monsters, which is very, very strong in there, and more, I just really want cool critter friends. I think that's been a thing since a kid, where I just want cool critter friends. Ooh, locked chest. I like how someone out in the desert just put a locked chest with just a single healing potion in. So I'm probably have to go that way. So I'm gonna go down this way and explore the rest of this map because I'm like one of those ARPG players. You, please get out of my brain, Breezing Wolf. How dare you bring my fantasies to the forefront of chat? How dare? It always makes me think like it would be like an interesting like suit of some kind. I'd say fursuit, but I'm a latex kind of derg. I thought it would be really interesting. It's like a sleep sack. It's like a sleep sack vibe. Very bug themed. I mean, so many kids shows with cool critter characters. They know how to make monsters. Yeah, it's true. Awakening moments, right? God, it's so funny. And then you see like the crap that's going on with Subscribe Star that you see on Twitter where they're banning a whole bunch of stuff. I think the funniest thing I saw yesterday was on Blue Sky, because Subscribe Star has now decided feral art is not on, and I disagree. I'm a massive feral lover. But in the furry section of them not allowing things are must have human orientated knees, and I'm like, what? Are we going back to the 1800s? We're not allowed to show our ankles anymore. So funny, dude. I'm like one of those furries. Not the knees, I know. Not the knees. Oh, for heaven's sake. What will be next? They might show us their belly. My constitution cannot take it. Oh god, electric bugs. I do fear I will faint. What an attack of my sensibilities. Yeah, so that I found very funny. Like, they must have human knees. No hand holding. Oh, that's so messed up, man. Oh, we live in fucked up times. No pleasing like thought pleasing. Which is why I have taken it upon myself to the fact that I will most definitely, as an artist myself, be drawing more feral dudes. As a not safe for work and safe for work artist, I will be drawing more ferals. Just because I'm a goo dragon that is kind of fueled by spite. Spite coffee and a love of monsters. I want to know what the story with these four-armed dudes are.
Dark in the depths. not be hidden.
You've darkened the day, but my demons will not be hidden. That's kind of edgy, and I like it. You know what? I like it. Though, I'm not gonna lie, with their new lighting engine, it's actually quite dark. Oh, weren't they in the game's manual? You've taken me back to not Diablo 2's manual, but you've taken me back to Warcraft 3's manual. Oh man. Oh, playing Warcraft 3 on the channel would be really good, but I don't think you can in any meaningful way. I guess there's that remastered edition, but I heard it was absolute crap. I'm definitely going to be playing Dawn of War 4, though. I'm like such a Warhammer dork. A gooey Warhammer dork. And yeah, there's no Tyranids and there are no Tau, but I'll play the Spas Marines. I did have the discs once upon a time, but that's long gone, unfortunately. You remember a time where you could install games from discs and you could have the whole video game? I remember those days. I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Yo, it really feels like they made light radius important. It's actually like quite dark. Nope. What was that? Oh, fire tower. Attack the architecture, my submissives. I can't wait till I get demon binding and then I can just start making I can start collaring other demons. Also, the remake is fine now for the campaign. Online stuff is usually broke. That's unfortunate. I rarely played. What are you fighting? Oh my god, is the fire tower back? Is it a different fire tower? Are we good? I need to pop down portal. The stolen sun. You know, you might think that. It's a good question. I don't think the fire tower is sentient. I just think someone really put elaborate traps up in the middle of the desert. It definitely can't readjust its aim. I think I mapped town portal to F8. Let's go. Look at my goo brain working as intended. Okay, so we're gonna sell this junk.
Good morning.
Why do I hear a swarm of bugs? That's really weird. Repair all. +1 to summon Goatman. Whoa, my book's better, but my book's also a ghost and it's about to disappear. It's about to go to the next world. They just vibe in town, the desert bugs. Look, even the bugs need a break sometime, right? Do charms still count as active if they're inside the cube? Real question, chat. Do charms still count as active if they're inside the cube? Back then, they didn't. I guess there is one way to find out. Hold on. So, currently, my character has 54 strength. What is this? This is a +3 to strength. Control left click to drop. I don't want to drop. I want to open. Okay. Character. They do not. We have learned a lesson. Good to know. I'm not gonna carry around giant ass charms with me. They just take up too many. At this point in time, charms feel like closer to end game vibes, like when you get better ones, because at the moment they just take up way too much inventory space. Keys are looking good. Identify scrolls are... Oh, I'll go restock these identify scrolls anyway. Okay, so... I love this way. I must admit, I'm not a big fan of how he likes the bod... How he holds the bondage, but the greatsword is pretty cool. I would like to buy those. And then I will drop this in my stash. I got a bunch of keys, so I will actually... Don't know why I saved those keys, but you know what? Came in useful. Bit of a... You know, every dragon's got to have a hoard. Maybe I hoard keys. I don't. I hoard smoochable monsters. In my dungeon. Mandatory latex. Yeah. I got Wurt's leg. Do you actually also... Oh. I summon town portal in attack mode. Actually, real question, Breezing, or anyone in chat. Do you remember the recipe to summon the Cow King? Or summon the portal for the Cow Quest? It's Wurt's leg, a tome of town portal. Exactly. That's why when I become king of the world... I think it could just be the leg in a portal, but I can't... I think I could do it now, maybe, but and you had to... Oh, and you can only do it on a difficulty you've completed. So I can... When I finish this difficulty, I can do it on whatever the next one is. Well, I can do it on this difficulty, but then I have to get it again for the next one. I may just turn the gamma up for chat because I am currently a dark circle in the middle of nothing. Oh, sorry, Sab, I almost hit you with my floating weapon. Take that as you like. Also, it is a scorcher here today. I am a melting goo dragon in not the good or fun way. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for a... What's at the Claw Viper temple? I would definitely... Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I'm like Claw Viper. I've got a fan on me now and it's doing work, but it's not the... Hey, nice. But it's, you know... It's like 40 degrees Celsius, so I don't know what that is in freedom unit temperature-wise, but... It's hot. Ooh? Oh, this is not a... Is this a dungeon? Oh, so these marauders just look like they're bandits or something. Nope, this is just a door. Okay. Oh, well, I guess it is the Lost City, right? Like... So then this must be like a palace. Is there a way to get in here? Oh, I've been in there. That's quite, like, thematic that the, Yeah, put the goo in the freezer or the goo dragon will melt. It's quite thematic that the Lost City is full of zombies. It implies, what do they call it? A specific kind of world building. Like situational or locational storytelling. Narrative. Pretty cool. Okay, so I guess we're heading up the stairs. I would like another level, please. I'm really trying to expand my harem. I think Bind Demon is going to be really fun. I hope Bind Demon doesn't... No, it's got to be, right? Like, Bind Demon has to have its own capacity, because if demons get up to 3, and I believe that's their capacity, the maximum capacity, 3, well, without anything that puts the skill many levels over. So I agree. I'm also playing the online version though. Apparently you can still do the command /players 8 if you play offline. But I have friends who are planning on picking up Diablo 2. So I decided I would do it online, which means I have to use the normal leveling experience. I think that means that by the end of the first campaign, I will probably be level 32, if memory serves. Before Ariat, or maybe after Ariat. I think before Ariat. I'm looking forward to Ariat, though. I really like that zone. I just remember... the one Necromancer boss being an absolute nightmare because Corpse Explosion would just obliterate you the moment you entered the screen. You had like this whole summoning Corpse Explosion thing going on. Then I remember the way I beat him was I rolled a Sorceress and I just had Frozen Orb. And in this game, whenever you kill anything that's frozen, it shatters and melts away and doesn't leave a corpse. Which I think, especially for like 2001, was a hella cool interaction. My mana seems to be a bit better. I tell you what, I'm probably going to end up doing a respec and go full summoner instead of using this floating weapon, and then just use like whatever abilities I have in the summoning tree, basically. I know there are a couple, but they're mainly like boofs. Many boofs. And heck knows, as a shiny Durg, I do like getting buffed. Literally and figuratively. And I tell you what, the only thing that's making me not want to take this paladin, the healer, is that every time I get within 30 meters of him, he goes, "Oh," because I get the buff on me. I like how there were monsters of ice that didn't always shatter, so you could revive them as minions. Yeah, it is really cool. It is really cool. They did some pretty fun stuff. I just remember the Yetis for some reason. They're like Chonk Boy Yetis. And I think it's because I don't like monkeys. And Sasquatch is right up there on my, no, I don't want to be heard out. No, I would not list of monsters. No monkeys. No, thank you. Where? No apes. Where the shit? I swear there should be an exit here somewhere. Is it up top? No, it's not up top. Did I miss one? What about over here? Probably not. Dude, I swear there was a way to get tons of stamina in this game, and I simply do not remember. We get yourself basically an infinite run. I know stam potions were nice because they would basically give you infinite run for like 2 minutes or something. It's been so long, actually. It's quite refreshing. I played so much D2 that I have a memory, like a vague memory of things, but not enough to know exactly what's going on. Ah, there's the exit. So now we need to find a way to sell monkeys to the Gudurg. Don't try to sell me monkeys. I don't want your damn monkeys. Get them out of here. Lemurs, though. Lemurs are a good furry. Lemurs are a great furry. I think they're adorable as hell. They make for great... they're great. 10 out of 10. But I don't want no Sun Wukong motherfucker up here. Not at all. You can keep your Goku inspirations. Another character I would never play in League. No goo monkeys. No, that's how much I don't like primates. And again, the animals in real life, super, super cool. From an anthropomorphic situation, not my jam. Again, exception for lemurs who are, I believe they're in the... I can't remember if they're in the primate group or if they're a specific subsection of it. I do remember like proto-simians or something. The Claw Viper Temple. Yes. Okay, right.
Shadows ascend from here.
So, chat. The time has come. We're going to be talking about Claw Vipers. Claw Vipers. Sexy-ass snake people. Top half snake, bottom half long snake. That's real good, chat. That's real good, chat. You hear me? They sexy as hell, okay? They're sexy as hell. If you're into the ladies, they got one thing for everything. If you're into the dudes, they got two of the thing you're looking for. You got the handsome snake bit up top. You got the sleek snake bit at the bottom. Their fast coiling can be involved. Taste might be a big thing because of flicking tongues. Absolutely would. Absolutely would, chat. The monster lover in me approves. So maybe they bite. Maybe I like that. We take it as it comes. Oh, I feel so bad. I love snake furries. I remember entering the temple and immediately dying to one of them who was lightning enchanted and extra fast. Oh, look, my two least in favorite enchantments, lightning and extra fast. For me, it's the scarabs. The scarabs are the worst. They all come with like lightning by default. And then on the higher difficulties, you enter and you encounter a scarab that is like, hi, I'm a beetle. I have immunity to physical and every single element in the game. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just run around you then. That's very funny. But that's just like orange. Oh my god. I'm so modern game pulled. I just hit spacebar to try and dodge. Once again. Nope, that's explosive. Who traps an urn? Honestly. Immunity to physical, lightning enchanted, multiple projectiles, extra fast, dude. Yo, I heard you like suffixes and prefixes. Have a ton of them. Oh, speaking of suffixes and prefixes, it's time for my non-video game related rant for the my Diablo stream. So, also on Blue Sky today, I saw a snippet from, and I mean, this doesn't include the stuff that Substar was doing. I saw a picture of, like, some junk-ass AI thing that was, like, it was, like, called Book Easy or something, where, like, you could punch in phrases of a book, and it would simplify them for you. And it was something along the lines of, like, it basically just took big, like, complicated words and dumbed them down, and I thought to myself, like, we're in trouble as a species. And I mean this from an actual, like, as an actual concern for the species, but also, like, media literacy, in my personal opinion, has been dead for a very long time. People don't understand metaphor, they don't understand nuance. Oops, sorry, chat, I just hit the microphone. You could say I spanked you, chat. I hope you all got very excited. So this is my, again, so my rant goes on with this, where it's like, I enter a situation where I'm like, media literacy's dead, or at least dying. It's not in a good place at the very least, where people don't understand, they can't look into movies properly, they can't like dig into the value of books or the meaning of books. I don't even know if schools teach poetry anymore. I assume they do, and I actually think poetry, as someone who has been this year doing a haiku journal every single day of the year, I actually think that there's a lot of value in writing poetry and sort of coming to terms with the structure of things. And I realized when I tried to write a normal poem, I barely knew any of the rules. That's how badly our school taught us, and our school had a good English program apparently. But it made me think that, like, this is like a byproduct as well of, like, you know, a lot of channels and stuff, like on the internet nowadays, you start hearing things like unalive and like words that, especially when you like true crime channels, which is ridiculous, by the way. That's one of my main gripes, is that like a true crime can't say killed, they can't say murder, they can't say suicide. They have to use other words for it. And I actually view it as a kind of censorship that's kind of imposed by the platform holders like YouTube and, like, you know, I'm on it right now, but also Twitch to an extent, right? Like, and the thing is, language to me is really important. I love language in general, and using it. I love having a big vocabulary. Like, it allows you a nuance, right? And I think that in modern society, because vocabularies of a lot of people feel smaller, a lot of nuance doesn't exist, and a lot of ways to explain for people to explain themselves has kind of fallen away. Because if you think about it, language is the way that because we all live in our own reality. It's a shared one, but we all perceive it in our own way. But the way we express that reality is through our language. And if we don't have the words or the tools to express that reality, miscommunication and misunderstanding is inevitable. Right? Like, it's an inevitability. So I think it's a shame that we're seeing poor media literacy nowadays, that people are looking to try and simplify writing to try and make it easier to read for themselves in terms of using AI to do it, which, you know, that in and of itself is kind of gross, not kind of gross. But yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned for our species. Transfer my consciousness into nanite goo already, please. I wish. Good. But like with true crime in particular, like I said, it's weird. Like, it's such a serious topic, and they sound like children. Okay, new stats. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Stats. We're gonna go into strength because it buffs things. Oh, strength gives you stamina, but like a very small amount. Which, I mean, that makes sense. Transfer my consciousness to whatever monster and transcendental humans will become in the future. The transcendental humans will become in the future. Ah, yes, please. Please. Okay, like I said, we're goat maxing. Still only 2 goats, though, at this level. But we have another... What is it? We're level 15. 16 is next. Maybe we get another goat next level. I hope we do. I was thinking suspicion will be 17. So then I will have 3 goats. One called Sub, one called Pet, the other called Drone. Very fitting for a warlock. You know. Whips, chains, and demon binding. For example, I believe every person who likes to wear latex but would prefer to be latex can understand that. Oh, 100%. Give me a permanent aesthetic. Also, as a goo derg with an older body, I would greatly appreciate having one that is that flexible. And shiny. And probably very fun to polish. Just saying. Also, I'm disappointed. I haven't encountered a snake yet. Where the f***'s my snake people? Oh, no, I have encountered snakes. Never mind, they're great. It's just that I was mad at seeing zombies there for a second. I haven't explored the top section there, and I'm that kind of ARPG player, so we're going. We're doing it. To the left. You zombies, get away from my snakes. Exactly. Zombies. Why did it have to be zombies? Is that not a door? How dare. If I remember correctly, the next level it opens up into a big room with a bunch of snakes and an altar. See, I mean, look at how smoochable these snakes are, guys. It's perfection. Perfection on one, perfection on coils. If I had to be taken captive by a demon, it would be them. They've already captured my heart. I'm gonna die. Well, you know what? I was just talking about being taken and captured by a demon. There could be worse fates. I did. So who's gonna write the fanfic where I wake up tied up somewhere? Oh god, this game where you don't have all your items when you die. I keep forgetting that. Okay. Oh no, I do have a town portal open. Is it to where I think it is? No. But at the very least I can get my goats back. So I always have Sub and Pet with me. Now, where was this? This was to the left, right? Yeah. We should be good. We should be good. I think I cleared most of the zone out. Oh, I can't throw my weapon because I don't have a weapon. Look, I got distracted by their beauty, and then they murdered me. I'm not going to say it was worth it, but I'm not going to not say it was worth it. Your spear friend will have to wait, I guess. Okay, we're going this way. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. It's a good thing I gambled all that gold away. Uh-oh. Okay, we're not gonna run. Get him, my goats, get him. Oh my god, that's a lot of money I dropped on the floor. Hey, there we go. Just a minor setback. And is it really a setback to get swamped by snake people? I don't think it is. I believe they call that a mating ball in real life. You heard what I said. Okay, so now we're headed down again, now that we've explored that fully. That not door keeps tripping me out. Okay, we're going this way. So far, the goat maxing has been working out. You know, it's nice to be able to go into a situation where I've been killed by sexy snake people only to have my sexy goats allow me to get my body back. That's really nice. I must admit, when I died on Sunday for the first time in this game, like, forgetting that you lose all your gear and drop a bunch of gold, that's kind of scary, actually. I hit space again to dodge. Oh no, he hit me with his tail. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh right, this game dumps all your potions back into your inventory when you die. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We can get rid of the inventory. Minor healing, and another healing, light healing. Two-handed sword and a double axe. Oh, I like that hissing. Ow! Oh, ow! Oh no, a tail hit. That actually did a substantial amount of damage. I want to get to the sarcophagus. Altar, take that.
Just claw fibers.
Ghoul Vipers are not disappointing, Warlock. Don't you ever say those words again. Speak with the townsfolk in Loot Lane. Okay. Oh, right. Because now this changes, right? We stop the desert exploration and we now go into the town itself. Dodge hasn't been invented yet. We've gone back to the mid-2000s. You, sir, are correct. We only learn to dodge things later in life. It's a relatively recent technique. Hey, daylight. Okay, Deckard.
The Viper amulet you bear is actually the headpiece of a Herodric staff. Yes, I've been speaking with Lord...
I've been speaking. He will now allow you into the temple. Did that quest not really get me anything? That's upsetting. I mean, it gets you an amulet, but you have to put the amulet in the box. Where is that amulet? Oh, there it is. Plus 10 life, plus 10 mana, plus 25 poison resist. I mean, that's better than what I have, but I know you need to make a stick out of it. And that's not great, so... I'm just gonna do that now, actually. Okay, good. I was about to say, they don't let me get rid of the item, right? Plus 10 life, cold resist, lightning resist, fire resist. And it's so funny, because I remember the first time... Yes, but he said just Claw Vipers, the Warlock definitely wants more. Yeah, he does. I mean, who doesn't? Who really doesn't? Like I said, if you're gonna summon demons, you're doing it for a reason. It might as well because you're horny for them, right? That's how it works. That's why I'd summon demons. You think I want infinite power? No. I want sexy snakes. So this, I got shafted the first time I ever played this game because I was playing a sorceress, and I was like, oh, sick, a unique staff, and then you have to actually at some point put it in a socket. You have to slide it into a hole to open the gateway. And, yeah, it sucked because then I didn't have a weapon. I'm gonna leave it in the box. What's in the box? Let's sell this. 8 attack and 3 dex. Also, that flail in Act 3. Yeah, I did the same. It's actually a good staff. Yeah, it is a good staff. Especially for when you get it in the game, right? I don't remember the flail. That's gonna be interesting. Nothing super exciting. Let's go see. I leveled up. Maybe he's got new gambling stock. I remember the gambling stock was like level gated.
Greetings.
I'll do a couple of rolls and see. Oh, there's the mask. And the circlet. Yo, it's 25,000 to roll for a circlet. Look at all these troglodytes. Where are the books? Where are the books? Got yourself a mask, you got yourself a skull shield. Well, I'll get myself a damn book. Weird, I wonder if the Warlock stuff actually doesn't appear in the gambling pool. It has to though, right? Also, daggers are Warlock things too. I need to actually keep that in mind as well. I'm using a greatsword because I think it looks cool.
Excellent. You have...
Yes, I have the Roderick staff, Deckard. Also, Deckard, I have this premonition that they're going to kill you in a way that's going to be tremendously unsettling. Talk to Dragonin. I assume that's the person at the front of the, I guess they also don't have wands, scepters, and staves, and their heads in bottles. I think they do eventually. I'm confusing it because now gambling has appeared in so many things.
You may not pass.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to
I've
him.
heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you.
Okay, quest log. What are we doing? Find Tal Rush's tomb. Where the hell is Dragonin? Who the hell is Dragonin? Can I enter yet? I can't. Okay, well, no. M is not Mapson. M is not map. Okay, Lysander. You're not anybody. You don't even have a name. Ah, here we go. Got it.
Been researching the old record.
So this is the dude who wants to find the Arcane Sanctum, which is incredibly cool looking, if I remember correctly. It's basically a sanctum in the stars. Within the palace. Okay. So let me in the palace?
When the troubles began here, I allowed the terrified harem guilds to join me with...
Harem, you say? I have one of those.
All was fine until one night. Screams...
I have a harem. They're just filled with goats. Don't question me. I'm a warlock. I do what I want. Okay. Do I have both my goats with me? I only have one goat with me. Okay. Pet, get summoned. Nice. We need you. We're about to triple team some demons. I love this map tile set though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, very strong vibes. So many other ARPGs kind of copied this vibe. I think Exile had one that was a very similar tile set. I also seem to remember missing this thing's waypoint very often because it's quite like tight. Get him, goats. Get him, get him, get him. Fuck that guy specifically. Oh wow, did they redo the music for this? I don't remember the chanting, but that's fucking cool. Enjoy lurking, Breezing. Thanks for being here again, dude. It's been great to chat as always. I'm always down to talk about a good sexy monster with people in chat. Everyone knows that. In fact, I encourage it. Oh my god, this music slaps! Holy shit, this music's amazing! I have to find out if they added that sort of chanting to it. Man, I love that kind of music. Oh, love it so much. So much of my streaming chill music is like that kind of world beat kind of stuff. Love it. Other songs in video games do that a lot. I'll take a lot of inspiration from it. I think one of my favorite ones is, if there are any fighting game fans out there, which would be a little weird for a Diablo stream at this moment in time, but if there were any out there, Hinematoon from... Ooh, I felt my sphincter pucker a little there. Hinematoon from Killer Instinct, or is it Raven's theme as well? So good. Like, especially Raven's theme, which is like EDM Native American. Oh, it's so sick. First Nations, I guess. Actually, as a South African, I don't know what the correct term is, so I always just use Native American or First Nation. I assume that is the correct term. Get burnt. Oh, I have like real bad mana issues with this character, but I guess it's because the sorceress gets warmth at level 1 and I'm cold. Just a cold goo. No mana regen. Only goop. Oh, they got my goats. Ooh, they got my goats. Get him. very close to dying. Summoner builds, man, when you become so squishy. But I mean, why lift a finger when your sexy goats can do things for you? Like fan you and feed you grapes. What's a little demon slaying between them? Not enough mana. Yo, I'm vibing with this. I'm glad. Okay, they made the desert region way better with just the song. Woo. And the nice thing is the teleport works so well. Being able to command them like that, love it. They know who the Dom is. So I don't know if I'm a great one for sending them into danger. Ow.
Not enough mana.
Oh, these things are tough. I even lost a goat there. I do need to upgrade the base skill, though. I've been pumping into getting more goats because, you know, who doesn't like pumping the goats? Instead of actually increasing their health. Or crushing blow damage. Get him. Get the skeleton. Nice. Oh, that's mine. Oh, no, no. Whoa. No, I don't think I will die today. Not again, at least. Not to something that isn't a sexy snake.
Not enough mana.
Oh, mana problems, dude. I must actually just have an entire, like, section of my belt devoted to mana potion. I guess I'm also so used to modern video games where mana regen is, like, generally quite high because they want to encourage skill use. I may need to town portal. Woo. Open. Oh! Don't want to run headlong into a giant. Ah, bludgeoner, huh? Okay. Wait, Harem level 1? No. That's where we entered from. There we go. We're going down. I think it's at the bottom here. No, there it is. I should maybe, like, turn the transparency of the map down and just leave it on. I wonder if that's, like, irritating the crap out of you, chat. You must give a shout if it is. But, the tab map in this game is so invaluable. Ooh, my potions are low. My potions are low, but my spirits are high. And my goats are hot. No lie, you do level a little slowly in this game without players 8 on, which is kind of sad. I wish you were able to throw yourself into like an 8-player online lobby. Would have been fun. Get a bunch of XP real quick. Wow, already? The Palace Salo level 2. I wonder if it's... Oh, these are quite cool. What are these? I want to see what they are. Those are smoochable monsters. I think. My type of critter. Before I throw my sword at you, I want to find out next time. Not you. Go away. Ogre-ass motherfucker. Bye-bye, skeletons. Oh, you are called Dune Beasts. You know what, chat? You know what, chat? You know what? Yeah, I'd give the Dune Beast like an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on the smoochable scale. Would let take me out to the dunes? You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Oh, I love being a degenerate. Immediately lose one watcher. 'Tis fine, you coward. Love knows no bounds. Whoa, that's a lot of things. That is a lot of things. Don't throw your axe into the wall. Oh, I'm in a bad place. I said I would smooch the dune things, but bad touch at the moment. There we go. Oh, I do like the Dune Beast, actually. Yeah, maybe an 8 out of 10, chat. Hear me out, hear me out. Big, strong, muscly, takes you out to the dunes. Probably really good at getting through sand. Got spikes, that's something to grip onto. Probably hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Has a lovely personality, clearly. Ow! Very strong arms, because they do so much damage. Get rid of the skeleton mages, though. Damn, get rid of these dudes. No one likes the bone lords. Oh, they were minions, that's why. Spear. I need to look for a dagger, because that's an easy way to get additional plus stats for the, an additional plus... Okay, can't throw through there. Additional plus skills for the, warlock. It's daggers in his books. Harem level 2? No. Oh, I love this music. Damn, I really mean it. I've had 2 lots of beautiful music today by finishing Bow and then playing this incredibly cool section of Diablo 2. Love that shit. It's a good day, chat. It's a good day. Reminds me, I was making Unlurk. Come on. I think after this, I've got to do some work after the video editing of these things. I like video editing, but oh man, I've been putting late nights for streaming, but it's just so fun. And work isn't, so I care more about it. I'm not a naive child, though I know I need my job, but doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. Give me a fire shrine. I weirdly need potions? Oh no. I'm out of mana. I'm as they say. We only have one... Is there only one of my goats up? Yeah, I really need to start putting into their actual skill. But let's get the third one first.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to portal, I think. Oh, no, I got so little on me, though. Inefficient. Open the door. Okay. Well, if I find a waypoint, I'll go back. I think there is a way shrine on this level. Cellar level 2. Maybe 3. We shall see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble here because I don't have any real support for them. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing okay. It's these archers. Get out of here. We're going in. Oh, it's a minion. Ah, get murdered, vile mole. You weren't that vile. You were quite fetching, in fact. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the... Oh, no, here's healing potions. Give me. Gimme. Gimme. I don't remember ever taking this much damage in Diablo. It's my Gudug reflexes. They're getting worse as I get older. Okay. Well. Ooh. I need to start putting into health. I've let my vitality stat definitely fall a little too far behind. That's definitely gonna be next level's thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Two dragon noises. More goats, please. Wow, those archers do surprising amounts of damage. I'm shocked and a little shook. Healing, healing, healing. Still no waypoint. I'm pretty certain there is one. Man, and tomorrow, chat, is my competitive games day. I think I'll be throwing myself into some actual ranked matches for rivals. Probably warm up a little bit with some quick play. Throw myself into some competitive for the first time in, well, since Rival Season 1. At some point, I'd like to play League. I really like League, but I'm also, you know, I haven't played League properly since its Season 1, basically. Which is scary. That's like 14 years ago. Plus, maybe. No, 2011. Yeah, 15 years. 4 seasons were a thing. But I love the lore. I love the gameplay. I just really want to play it. Health's looking good. Pick up mana potion. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Cellar level 3, then what the hell is this? That's where I came in. I thought this... What is this? The Palace Cellar level 1. Oh, is that like a super backtrack or something? That's really weird. I don't remember that. Then this is where I came in, so this must be Cellar level 2, right? Oh, no, the Palace Cellar level 3. Oh. Okay. Weird. Okay, well, we'll see how we go. I might just town portal soon. Oh, I love my goat harem. They're doing so much work. There's a lot of minions down here. Yeah, give me those rejuves, please. Light healing, light mana, rejuve, mana. Come on, wait, Shrine. Oh! These invaders. Composite bow. Too bad I no longer have the Amazonian. Light healing, healing. Okay, we're slowly getting back to some kind of sane level of potionage. As opposed to surviving by the skin of our teeth. Hey, open the door. Get them, goats. Actually, these goat summons are really good. I love my little goat harem. More goat maxing. Ah, there's the sanctuary portal, I guess. I can't remember if the sanctuary had a waypoint. I think it did. Or this level did. I'm going to check this level entirely first and we'll see. Still no unique drops. I'm actually very excited to get the first one in this game. But I stand by the fact that I think this game's unique item or drop rate was like so perfectly balanced. I must pick up Dirks actually because of... Again, daggers are the warlock kind of weapon. Give me a sacrificial knife any day. What is this? Cello level 2. Okay. It's weird that these had 2 ways up and down. Very interesting. It's like the only thing that I've seen that. Chug that mana potion. I hate these archers. Another composite bow, huh? You're not overburdened. No, my connection was interrupted. Blizzard. Blizzard. Blizzard, how dare you? Okay, where's that gonna take me and put me back? Where are you gonna put me back, Blizzard? Oh, for the love of... Well, you know what? That might be fate saying something. I just hit 3 hours. So, what I'm gonna do is I think we'll end up calling it there. I'm very glad that we finished Bow, part of the Teal Lotus today. It was fantastic. Thank you to all you guys who stuck around for chat. I really appreciate it. It's been a very good stream. It's been very, very fun. I hope you've all had a blast. I hope you've all had a good time. I hope your days have treated you well. I'm gonna swap up to my just chatting quickly so you can get a better look. I hope I was able to entertain you, or at the very least, you know, I make really good white noise. Maybe you get a snooze to the Derg. I am not opposed to that at all. So, yeah, thanks for watching. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to send you folks, like a friend missile, over to someone else with a raid. So let me see what we have here. I can do Twitch. I know how to Twitch. And not just because I have an issue. Hit the raid button. Hit the raid browser. Following. Let's see what we got. Ha! Fan art time. Rose, Green Hornet. Ah, Shan. Get raided, nerd. I'm gonna send you all over to Shan. She's a great bean. She's doing some art. It's a fun time. Be nice to her. She's very, very cute. And the hyena is there too. Treat her well, folks. Have a good one. I shall catch you next time.